It's not just all for show. These two teams are fighting.
Toronto in the East and holding on for distance. And Corbin's first pitch of the night is taken low. Ball hot as it has been recently. And he misses with a slider away. Off lefties, the first name on that list might be Paul Goldschmidt. And he hammers that ball left field, and it is gone. I mean, that was off the facing of the second deck. A 2-0 pitch sent, I don't know, 420 some odd feet. And it's 1-0 Yankees.
Well, you don't want to fall behind in the count
This season. They'd like to come out aggressively. Corbin is in without hitting off lefties. And he hits that one out into right field. That is down, splits the outfielders, heads to the wall, and Rosario has an easy double for Corbin. And now he finds the inside here. And he will chop that one foul. 0-2 the count. They have had all kinds of success against him, and that one is a little bit tight. Also an on base and slugging and OPS. There's a swing, and that's lined to first, caught by Duran, and there's the first out of the. So one away, and here is Giancarlo Stanton. And he will take just a little bit in. Corbin spins a slider in there for a strike to get the first run of the game. And there's a strike, 1-2 the count. This may be the only time the Rangers see Stanton. Takes high here, 2 and they don't want to play Stanton in the outfield. That's low.
That can be a pretty big weapon.
Rosario at second. Corbin's 3-2, and that is in. He loses Stanton in his career with decent power, and he'll watch one low. Ball 1. Especially the guys who they brought in because they hit lefties. Bouncer to short. Throw to second will be the only out they get if you get it cleanly. He's hit 111 miles per hour. But for all the loud noises, if Corbin could get Chisholm here, he'd be out of the inning. And this is off the plate, ball 1. 15 home runs. And he takes low and away. He looks like the type of guy he was an all-star this year with the Yankees. He takes outside, 3-0. Been in the zone much this inning. And he does not get the call on that. Chisholm walks on 4 pitches. Volpe has been in the news. Break. Bases loaded, 2 out. And he takes in again, and Corbin just cannot find the strike zone.
He's going to have to throw a
big 2-0 pitch, and that's rifled foul. There's a strike right on the outside corner, and he made the ball comes. Got him swinging. What a big strikeout. Last name. As we get going here, and first pitch to Haggerty, 259 average. Couple of home runs, and he'll watch one outside. It looks a little more like Fried. Fried ready, and the lefty's pitch, and that's fouled away. So the Rangers, they have not in the lineup. The 1-2, and that's pulled foul.
It's important to.
Here's the 1-2 from Fried, and that is off the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes, so can be just working the count and getting some free base runners. 2-2, and a swing and a miss. Haggerty strikes out. So now the left-handed hitting Corey Seager, and he'll lay off ball 1. Pretty good job though messing it up since he pulled it out yesterday. Swings over that one. Short order. Close pitch. That's a called strike. 1-2 to 16th of the season. That was in Seattle. The 1-2 pitch, and he'll take outside. Rangers, Corey Seager. So this could be a little different this week. The 2-2. Little chopper down toward first. That stays fair. And Seager put out by Goldschmidt. And Fried not even close with the curveball. Seems like that's one of his primary weapons against him, although he goes with a couple of curveballs. Looks like they're setting up that way. The 2-0. And that one is blasted to center field, but not going to carry out there. Bellinger.
Pitcher of the month.
Yep. Excellent month, obviously, from one of the games.
To make the All-Star team, huh?
Corbin buries one.
So he wasn't 5-0.
Yeah, exactly. 1-2 pitch. And that is a beauty. Corbin just struck out Wells, but
Last inning, he only threw 12 strikes out of 27 pitches.
another first inning. Wells fights off another. So it could be that the Rangers bull
Work out for you as the game progresses.
2-2, and that one is poked right past third base. A wide open third base, and Wells has a leadoff single. And the base hit, and so now Caballero, a speedy third baseman, one of those.
Beard. Contact by 9, I believe it is, with the pitcher.
0-2. And Corbin tried to get him to chase that one. Acquired from the Tampa Bay Rays. And he strikes out looking. Second strikeout. And we saw his blast in the first inning. And he takes strike with left-handed pitchers this year. And he takes low. 1-1. 1-1 pitch, and that's a strike.
I guess that's why you have
He
a
homered in the first. The 1-2, and that's downstairs. Up. 2-2 pitch, and that one misses up and away. 3-2, he's not going, and that one is lined out into left field, and that one will again split the outfielders, Haggerty and Langford. Haggerty gets it in quickly, and they can hold Wells at third base. That's a double job. Now Rosario, and he will take inside. Rosario had the. And Corbin won't get him to chase out that far. Infield in, there's a bouncer on the third base side, foul.
good job of getting that cutter 2-0 counts.
It's outside again, 3-1. And that is back up the middle, and it gets through for a base hit. Wells scores. They stop Goldschmidt at third. There's a swing and a miss by Bellinger, who's holding Rosario over there at first. And this one is flared out over shortstop. That drops in for a hit. It'll get another run to the plate. 3-0 New York. Take up 1-1.
Ready.
What do you say, about 8 throws?
Yeah.
Something like that. In the dirt, and both runners will move up. 2-1 pitch, and it's a little bit tight. And the rookie swings and misses at strike one. Very good rookie season. This will be the 30th pitch of the inning for Corbin, and that is in there for a strike. Still one away, bases loaded, and the 2-strike pitch. Did he go? I think he did. What? And there's a swing and a miss. No debate on that one. Here's Jazz Chisholm, and he fouls that one up in the stands. Does seem to favor the Yankees, at least to this point. Rosario, Bellinger, and Stanton out there third to first, and that is lifted out to left field. Hangs up for Haggerty, and he makes the catch. Is it Fried? Whatever it is, fatigue, perhaps. It's not been as sharp, and he runs that one tight on a Dolly's. Good news is, it is just the second inning. This one fouled away, 1-1. And if you've looked for all the world like they had some of those games won against the Marlins, but as an example, lost something. They lost
around that. And they brought in all 3 of their new relievers.
There's a strike. Even sings it 2-2 on guard recently. So we'll see. Just got to chip away a little bit here. The 2-2 from Fried. Man, that's way in.
One professional in one game.
3-2 pitch, and Garcia could.
I don't know. Maybe if we would have checked, maybe we'd have got a Dominguez call.
Well, there's Langford, and he'll take low and in. He's 0 for 4 yesterday in Seattle, and they'll take one low and in.
And I'd love to see what.
Holds off, but that is a strike. 2-1. Langford in 9 games. We shall see. That's low. Of course, yeah, his walk-off. Fried's 3-1. And that ball's hit hard down the left field line, and that one is in there for a base hit. He'll hustle to second, and Langford pulls. So Josh Young hadn't played in the last 4 games with that left calf soreness. You can imagine on the hitting streak. And he takes outside. 1-1. Fried's 1-1. And that's up and in. Almost got it. Pick of the Padres back in 2012. And that's outside for a strike. I do appreciate the effort, though. Here comes the 2-2. Nope. A look back at second. Langford able to scramble back in there. With the lefty ready again. Here it is. And that's low. It's a full count. He's gone to 3 balls in all 3 at bats this inning. The 3-2 that misses low, ball 4. So Young heads to first. So 2 men on for Josh Smith, and Smith shoots that up the middle. That's a base hit. Langford around third. They'll wave him. He'll score without a throw. Boy, is that a big hit for Smith. And now Jonah Heim. Jonah takes strike 1. Young at second. Smith at first base. And this one gonna miss. It's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one is hit on the ground, right side. A diving smother by Chisholm. No throw.
At second base.
I like that idea. First pitch to him, and he hits it on the ground, and that's through base hit. 2 runs will score. It's a new game. Only 1 out. And Haggerty takes a slider, strike 1.
Could have done in his last 11 starts.
Big time producing. Bouncer in the dirt. Of certain. That's a strike 1-2.
Of trouble.
Haggerty takes outside. 2-2 pitch, and that's out towards center field, and that's down for a base hit, and Heim will stop at third. Now for Corey Seager, and he'll take in the dirt. Now Seager is not to be extra careful, and he may give him a cookie. 1-1. You may have heard Mike.
He's getting Seager. That's 3 times now. 1 in the first at bat, 2 in this at bat.
Runners everywhere. The 2-2. And a little tapper foul. Two on the way.
The top hand. The
Haggerty at first. A spin and a throw back to second. That one goes into center field, and the Rangers have taken the lead. Heim can jog in from third. Seager trying to add to it. And a bouncer right side. Picked up by Chisholm. They'll get to Volpe at second base for the 1 out. As well be. But Durant comes flying off of third base. There's a swing and a fly ball to center. Not going to carry, though. Bellinger gets to it, and the inning is.
Wow.
Here we go. Bottom third of the order for the Yankees given. The 1-1. And a fly ball. Center field. Langford gets back to it, and Volpe. Austin Wells, the batter, and he takes off the plate. 100.
Through tons of pitches in a big situation. You could have a really tired lefty on the mound for the Yankees next inning.
Corbin's 1-2 to Wells, and that is a little bit low. That's so close. Full count. 3-2 pitch and a high fly ball, short center field. Coming in for it, Langford, and everybody else peels off. 2 away. Light hitting third baseman, and he'll take strike 1. Out to do it. Here's a ground ball shortstop, and he's just done it. That's like the moral of go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Rangers leading 4-3, and the first pitch to Garcia is wide. But just settle in, grab whatever extra snacks you think you might need, because this one could go back for 4 runs in their half of the 2nd inning. 0-2. And he did not go that time. Fried's 1-2 pitch, and he gets Garcia.
Of the month. It started off the month.
That got the troops going. It was the first of 6 consecutive Rangers reaching. One floats.
That's
1-2. And that one fouled off. He just
kind of stays off the plate the whole way, and must feel like it catches the corner at the end.
1-2, and that is outside. Really. 2-2 pitch, and that's downstairs. Good job here by Langford to work the count.
3-2 would be a changeup. He walked him. He usually loves going to cutter here.
The payoff.
He went to changeup again, so he did it to Young too.
Really interesting. 8th pitch of the at-bat, and it's outside, ball 4. Young walked in the 2nd. Oh, to pick off over to first. Langford was running, and he is out at second base.
Langford goes into second base violently on slides. Here's Fried.
That was a really good play. This one lined out over first, and it goes foul. Can really be great. 0-2.
Well, if you don't meet the ball, especially as a right, a new lane for himself to throw to makes the play a lot easier.
2-2, and another shot down the right side, foul. 2-2, and this one lined up the middle. That's a base hit. Boy, Young was all over him in that at bat. Smitty, chopper to second base. Chisholm throws to first, and that will end the end. New to it here in the regular season. He's got the top of the order. He slings that first one in. And now the Rangers bring on the hard-throwing righty. And Gray fires that in. 1-1. Optimized to deal with a lefty today. And there's a strike, 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And there's a line drive just over short. That's a base hit for Goldschmidt. So now Rosario, and kind of 2 hitters in the lineup. They're 5 for 5 with a home run and 2 doubles. Here's a pop-up, and that one. That's not easy. 2-strike pitch. I've seen a million people do that, and they can't. Rosario, 275 average. Carries 0-2, and he strikes him out swinging. And he goes after him with the fastball.
Slider 213.
Now the fastball gets away, and that would allow Goldschmidt possibility of a double play ground ball. Bellinger Takes a little low there, and it's 2-0. Pop up down the left side, heading foul, and Smith able to get back there and make the catch. So now Stanton, who has walked twice today. Right on right, and that first pitch there's 96 with a fastball. One strike pitch. That one's hit hard center field. Takes Langford back, and that one is gone. Goodness me, that was a line drive shot. Right down. Golly.
That is tremendous power.
What in the world?
We talk about
Dominguez now, and he will flip that out into left field, racing toward the line and making the catch. Haggerty, it'll be Jonah, then Duran, and then back up top, Sam Haggerty, and the pitch from Fried very high. That was his 70th pitch of the. And that's a little bit up. 3-0. 4-3 ball count for Fried, and he misses badly, and that's ball 4. So man on for Duran, and he will take a little bit low. So it's 5 misses. And when they walk at least 3 times in a game, they are, generally speaking, very successful. This one lined out over third. That's a base hit. Duran's second hit of the game, and the Rangers have the. Fried delivers a little bouncer back to the mound. That will work like a bunt. Interesting to see how aggressive he is with Seager. Corey takes strike 1 on the sweeper. Seager's here. It's in the dirt. 1-1.
Well, he tried to throw it.
Battling Fried, just keep taking your chances.
Man,
1-2.
He can't lay off that pitch.
1-2 pitch. Oh, he turned away from the sweeper, and that one in there for a called third strike. Seager's now 0 for 8 against him in his career, so obviously not a comfortable at the game, taking advantage of these opportunities. And Semien lays off a pitch outside.
Boy, this is a great crowd. A lot of seats are filled.
This place would be rocking right now if we were up there. The 1-1, and that's just a little high. 2-1.
Semien can get something he's handled. He's hit 2 fly balls to center field. If he can just get that barrel a little bit further out there, he can pull one, get it over the fence.
He got started early on that curveball. And that's way outside. Full count on Semien. Fried. The 3-2. And great job staying alive.
You come to a ball game.
Here it comes. And a swing and a hard ground ball up the middle. Volpe with a sliding stop. Is so to first. News in this 5th inning. And his first pitch, a curveball. This is off the plate. Bulls do this inning for the Yankees. And a swing and a miss. It's 1-1.
I always found that as the mount to have all of your pitches ready to go.
Fouled away.
Get up and get ready.
At that point, you feel like you just about have it all figured out, right? You don't have much of a choice. 1-2, and this one is lined out over first. That's a base hit. Heading toward the corner. Chisholm can run a little bit, and he will scoot into second base with the leadoff double. Runner at second for Volpe, who is 0 for 2 so far today. He swings and misses at a fastball since June 13th. The only team with a worse record since then. But John Gray's going to have to find a way to put up some zeros here. Ground ball shortstop. Seager gloves it. Throws out Volpe, and that is the first. Yeah, well, the New York media very supportive. Just looking for the positives. 0-1. He's shown some signs recently of frustration. A fly ball center field. Langford tracks it down. Just in full seasons at the helm. Caballero goes after the first pitch here. Hammers that to deep center. Long run. Langford. He gets to it. And the Houston did win tonight in Miami, 8-2 over the Marlins. Garcia swings and misses at strike one.
This is Garcia.
That is weird. One strike pitch from Fried, and he'll get the call on that one. 90 pitches. 0-2. And it's in the dirt. Garcia. Rangers have battled with Fried today. The 1-2, and he strikes out Garcia for a third time tonight.
Job of pitching right there.
Ball one. 1-0. And that is fouled away.
It looked like they got.
A 1-1 pitch. And that is on the inside corner. Didn't hit his spot. Langford breaks his bat. Flares that one out over short. That's in for a hit. His second hit of the night. And he does draw a throw.
Boy, that was that slow. It was a great move. Look at that. You can't really go much slower than that. If you ever hesitate, if you're running well.
It's up 1-1. So the Rangers have 8 hits for Fried. And it's over to the right side, fouling out of play.
Boy, he is messing with Langford's like he's
Meanwhile, the 1-2 pitch, and he takes strike 3 call.
It's on a double. I don't know with his secondary if he would be able to if it was a sharp double and they got to it quickly.
And draw another throw here. A high one.
Just want to start on the base.
It's a fastball for a strike, 1-1. Speed over there. 1-1. Smith, who was geared up for that. Josh has a base hit. He's grounded out. And he fouls that one back. Will come down to how do the bullpens handle themselves tonight. Langford looking a little froggy over there. 2-2. That was interesting. After all those tosses over to first, you'd think 20th pitch of the inning. And Smith strikes out swinging. Fried strikes out. Gray has thrown 24 pitches so far. 20 of them have been strikes. And you can add another. And he takes a strike right on the outside corner.
5. Looks like he's going down and away with it.
And he's off the plate. Gray delivers. Bouncer to first base. Duran backs up. Feeds Gray. Around Christmas time. Here's the first pitch from John Gray. Do you wish him a Merry Christmas? Gray's one strike pitch. Yeah, that one looked pretty good. Former first-round pick of the Brewers. And Grisham comes up empty there.
This is New York Yankee Reggie Jackson impersonation.
1-2, and it's in the dirt. Gray wanted that one, you could see. Giving the Rangers some length out of this bullpen tonight. 2-2 pitch, and he flares that one out to second. Caught out there by Simeon. And he just kept that in the glove, and now Cody Bellinger with a big run. Gray trying to make it a 1-2-3 inning, and Bellinger smacks that one the other way foul. It's 0-2. Bellinger having a nice year in a Yankees uniform. That one is up. It is his 9th season in the MVP in the National League 2 years later. The 1-2. A slow roller foul. Gray with a long hold, and now the 1-2 pitch. And that's in the air again, foul and out of play. A lot of the various swing metrics have swung pretty wildly over the years too for him.
Well, in a way, his career shoulder and kind of changed his career a little bit.
Well, he injured himself. 2-2 on the way. And there's a little roller third base side, and that will end up a hit. Second hit of the game, Stanton. And he'll take strike one.
So you have Dominguez here and make him hit my pitch and wouldn't challenge him.
Low, 1-1. Or Chevy under the hood. He's done it 32 times. Hit a home run that hard. And that's a strike. 1-2 the count. Harder than anybody. Oft injured, though. That's been a problem. The 1-2 pitch, and he fouls it away.
It's a great pitch right there.
Bellinger leading. Bluffs, and the 1-2 pitch, a roller foul. 5 runs on 10 hits. Another 1-2, and it's in the air down the right side, and this one. Another 1-2, and a swing and a miss. He got him. Got him with a foul.
It was more helpful for you in the cages or to actually try stuff out in the field where you can see how it.
Kind of the same way we do on the golf course. Jonah Heim takes just a little bit off the plate. 1-1 from when we started the game. 1-1, and that's in the air. Back of second into short right field. It looks like Chisholm takes control. He does.
And it only came up 50 times.
Weaver puts one on the corner there first. You weren't really welcome.
That is true.
In the batting cages.
Yeah.
Why is Mike taking time away from actual hitters? But third base side, that was cleverly done there by Duran. But it's been great tonight. Drove in a couple of huge runs in that second inning. The 0-2, and he strikes out swinging. So Weaver with 2 quick outs works to Haggerty here, and he's off the plate with ball 1. Haggerty's never faced Weaver before. Coulomb getting ready. Perhaps he would pitch in the 7th inning. There's a strike, 2-1. Line. Weaver outside with that, 3-1.
You know, you think about getting power by the 90s.
3-1 pitch, and that one blooped out toward right center, and that is run down out there by Bellinger. Lead. Jason Dominguez, who had to come on as a pinch runner in the first inning, has stayed in the game. 0 for 2, and lifts this one into center field. Coming in Langford, and he makes the catch. Chisholm did double off of him in the 5th inning. And the first pitch to him, he swings and misses through the changeup.
Ended, he sat down.
I guess.
That's what I'm thinking, is that he was up just in case.
I suspect as long as he stays out of trouble, he'll be allowed to complete this 7th inning. 0-2. And that's strike 3 called. Chisholm down Loopy. And he'll watch one outside.
It gives you 4 innings here. The Yankees aren't going to get to see a ton of the Rangers' arms to start off this series.
Tough one for him. He ends up giving up 3 runs in 3 innings. But he dodged a lot of bullets. And great.
But
sure,
bases were loaded.
Could have been a lot worse though. The 2-1. Volpe pops it up. Short center field. Garcia coming over from Duvall. Lanky right-hander And his first pitch to Seager, 99, and apparent. Next offering, and that is off the other way, foul and out of play. Owen, he really shows his back to the hitter. Look at that. Now time called. 1-2 pitch, and there's a little bouncer, second base. Chisholm showboats a little really great stretches with San Francisco, and he's a little up to Marcus.
Right.
Yeah. That's tight. 2 balls and no strike. I think so.
Okay.
2-0 pitch, and that's fouled back. I think we'll struggle to figure out who's going to be your closer. 2-1 pitch, ground ball, second base. Volpe is there, and he throws out Mark. Rangers down by a run, and Adolis will watch one upstairs. Garcia's having a tough night, and he'll take outside. 2-0. 3 strikeouts and an 0-for-3 night. It can turn just as quickly, and he can be a hero on any given night. And he shoots that in the air foul. He's usually tend to even up at about 500 on any given year. But anything dramatically different than that is probably like 36-14. 2-2 and a swing and a miss. Garcia strikes out. Okay, 8th inning now. Austin Wells will take strike 1. And he's just filling it up with strikes tonight. A swing and a miss. It's 0-2. He's thrown 58 pitches.
Here 5 innings and giving your team a chance to come back.
Oh, there's strike 3 call. Boy, he just came right after Austin Wells. The defensive whiz and one of the few guys who is really hitting well. Really hitting well for Colorado this year. And he takes 8th inning. 5-4 New York. And Graves 1-0, a comebacker by the mound. Back of second base for it, though, is Seager. He throws out McMahon.
Like it was directly.
Now Goldschmidt. And he fouls one back, strike 1. Goldschmidt, 3 of the Yankees' 5 runs. Pretty typical leadoff man. That's a little bit low, 1-1.
Judge might be back tomorrow for the Yankees.
Here's the 1-1, and that's downstairs. I like, big. He has not, generally speaking, been a leadoff guy. The 2-1. Did Gray get him to go? Yes, he did.
Chokes up a little bit here.
That looked good. Strike 3 called. Goldschmidt.
Either one.
Yeah. Bednar is on. Late inning closing ability. And this is fouled away by Langford. After an aggressive couple of innings to start, Rangers switched to John Gray, the right-hander. And since then, is being manned by McMahon now. The 1-2 pitch, and there is a swing and a miss. Langford strikes out. Bednar's the 3rd reliever used. And Young certainly has that ability. And he rolls this one down to 3rd. McMahon will have his first defensive chance, and it all happened in 1 inning. And a big curveball there from Bednar, good for a strike.
And give Max Fried a lot of credit. He had given up 5 hits in the inning, given up 4 runs, and he was able to settle down and give his team 3 more zeros on the board.
Bednar's 1-1 pitch and a swing and a miss. Rangers were allegedly in the conversations. The 1-2 pitch down in the dirt. 2-2, and Smith chops it over the mound. Volpe charging, and he throws in Seattle. He was great. Very entertaining, too, as he works to Trent Grisham. And he sneaks a slider in there for a strike. On his emotions as this one is lifted back of second base. Seager tucks it away. Series with the Yankees. Ninth inning, Bellinger the hitter. Has 2 hits today, and he'll take one outside. Bottom. Corrello off the plate, 2-0. Kyle Higashioka, who has been swinging a pretty good bat. Corrello ready again. Here it comes. And Bellinger taken all the way. That's a strike.
It's interesting. Ready.
Rowdy Tellez also on the bench. It's outside, ball 4. Corrello runs 96 right in on the hands for ball 1. It was the best home month in Rangers franchise history. This one's popped up on the right side for Duran, 2 away.
Pretty much right back to you.
Runner going, pitches a strike, throw down to second, not in time, and he lifts that into left. Weird read by Haggerty, but he makes up for it with speed. Can make him blow one more. Higashioka batting for Jonah Heim to start things off. 9th inning. Rangers down a run. And there is strike 1. Made a name for himself in Milwaukee. And there's a swing and a foul. 0-2.
He's the closest closer you'll ever see.
There it is again, fouled away. The airbender. Devin Williams, little bouncer, left side of the infield. McMahon very sure-handed over there. Throws out to the game. And they'll give Peterson a chance here. Watch ball 1. A .256 on base average. Slugging. .200 from Williams. It's fouled away. Strike 1. Here's a 2-1. And he hits that ball well. Deep out to right. It's gone. May wonders never cease. Anytime soon. Holy moly. 5-5. And the count starts 0-1 on Rowdy Tellez here. One and two. What an amazing. Tellez pinch hitting for Haggerty. Spokes, by the way, he's gone 3 straight pinch hitters here. Rangers pin in a lot better shape now. Fouled straight down.
Yeah, they used all their main guys.
Rowdy could end the game with one swing right here. The 2-2. And a big swing and a miss. He strikes out for the second out. Seager fouls off strike 1. 5-5, 9th inning. Here it is. 0-2.
That bottom.
They're setting up right over the plate. The 0-2. And that misses in the dirt.
Well, if he throws.
1-2. Whoa! There was a change. Here we go. Is it 17 pitches into his inning? The 2-2. Seager pulls it foul. They can throw another. Why wouldn't that be the case with some of these guys who are single pitch guys? You know what I mean? Like I think of a Trevor Hoffman, a Devin Williams, maybe even a Mariano back in the day. There's a fly ball left field, and Jason Dominguez will have room to make the catch.
Around here, usually not as the visiting team.
Coulomb, the left-hander, to the plate. Oh, and Chisholm was a 1-strike pitch, and Chisholm. 1 and that one sneaks in there.
Right here.
Pitcher. The 1-2 pitch and a swing and a foul ball. Chisholm stays alive.
A lot of guys.
1-2. He missed his spot, but that was close. Pitch, there's a bouncer up the middle. Seager has it. It does advance the runner. Chisholm retired on the 4, and that one is on the inside corner. The infield is up. Fastball misses high. Again. Volpe's bat has been a hot one since the All-Star break. But he swings and misses here. 2-2. Friday in Seattle, the 2-2 pitch. And that is a little bit in. And they'll step off. 3-2. And that's a little bit low. So Volpe is aboard. Half swing and a miss by Austin Wells. Strike. Oh, pick off over to first, and Volpe dive. Strike pitch. Bouncer back to the mound. Coulomb to second, 1 on to first, 2.
The Rangers win it.
See, and the first, rather next pitch to Simeon, fouled away. It's 1-1. Into it, yeah. I think all he wants to do is get Seager up a base. Good bat. 2-1. And that's in. Ball 3. Birds 3-1 pitch, and there's a swing and a miss. All right, the payoff. And there's a swing, and that ball's hit well down the line, but foul. Game. 7th pitch of the at-bat. Oh, my. Oh, my. So Garcia now. Whoa. Tight. That's way off the plate. A chance for Garcia to redeem an otherwise tough night. That one right down the middle, the sweeper again. That thing obviously hard to cover. The 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a bouncer, third base. McMahon's throw. He felt like Langford, so he puts him on. The pitch to Young, and that one is in there for a strike. Now John. Pitch on the way, and that's way outside. 1-1, and there's a swing and a fly ball deep out to left. That one is gone. Well, Josh Young makes him pay. A game